Hi, welcome to our tutorial on how to create a BoatDeck newsletter. Once we've set the newsletter up for you, you'll see a tab appear in your CRM just up here on the top right hand side that says newsletters. If you click into that, you'll see we've set up a test one for you just so that you've got something there to sort of work off. You can either choose to duplicate that one that we've created for you, or you can create a new campaign from scratch. To do that, you just click on New Campaign. And you've got the options here to create a title. For example, let's say March newsletter would be usually the sort of thing you would put in there. Then you can have some welcome text. And you're able to add a nice little introductory image, which I'll just grab some random one off my computer. Pop in some intro text here if you want to, general text. And then you've got the ability to select a different layout. So we've got, you can just have a little look, they pop up and you can see they're all slightly different with different color accents and you know, slightly different layouts depending on what you like. But feel free to sort of, you know, have a little look through and choose obviously the one you prefer. I'm going to pick this one here. So select, and then we'll go to save and next. Then you need to create your newsletter content. Now this is actually really easy because you've got three options here. You can either add some text, you can add some news which pulls in from your WordPress website blog, or you can add listings, and this is pulled in directly from the CRM itself. So I'll add some text and then we'll show you the listings. I won't worry about the news, but it's the same principle as the listings. So this is just another intro title. Put that in there, extra text if you want. Probably wouldn't use this necessarily anyway, because if you're doing the welcome text on the first step, you probably wouldn't need to add extra here, but we've added all these options so that you've got a lot of flexibility. You might simply choose to put a logo in here or something like that, so you can co-brand the newsletter. Then click on the listing list. And you can say something like latest listings. And then you just click into here and it has a little drop down, and all of these listings are coming from your CRM of your active listings. So we'll just go literally clicking through the ones we want. Grab that one and that one. And then you can add extra content if you want, but I won't bother with that at the moment. And then what it does is it pulls that data in and pre-populates it into the chosen layout that you've selected. And that's pretty much it. It's really quick. So you can have a newsletter done in no time at all. And then you click on next. Subscribers will be added. You just have to provide us with a CSV file of any subscribers you've got that are outside the BoatDeck platform, and we'll upload them in for you. You can create groups of subscribers as well. So you just, again, need to provide us a different CSV file for each group that you have, and we'll create a group and import them in for you. But I haven't imported any for this particular client just yet. So then you can send it to all subscribers if you'd like to, and you can even set the date if you'd like to do it into the future. You can choose that option as well. Then you can send yourself a little test before you send it out to everybody to make sure you're happy with the layout and the way it looks. And then you go send mail preview. I'm going to save it as a draft, but you would generally, you know, send yourself a test, check it in your inbox, make sure you're happy with it. And if you are, then you would go through and continue to send it on. I'll just save this as a draft though. Once it's sent, it will change from draft and it will say sent, obviously. And there'll be a new little button that you'll see here that will say statistics. And then if you click into that, it will show you who's opened it, how many times, what pages they looked at, and how many times they looked at the page. So you can drill down into the data and find out, you know, who's opened it, of course, so you can see what your open rate is and how successful the newsletter was in being actually clicked on. But it also, more importantly, it shows you which individuals have looked at particular listings and how many times. So you can see Joe Blogs has opened the Renault NC9 14 times, and it might be time to give him a call and say, would you like to come on a Twilight cruise? So it's a good lead generation tool, because you can really see who is, you know, actually engaging with this content and who's actively looking at the listings. So it's a very good lead generation tool if it's used properly. But you know, if nothing else, it's a very quick way to create and send correspondence out to your subscription database without having to sit there for half a day creating a newsletter in MailChimp or another product, because it's pulling in information that already exists within your infrastructure. So that's how you create a BoatDeck newsletter. If you're interested in getting one set up, please contact us at support@boatdeck.com.au, or you can give me a call on 0416 032 773. Thanks so much for joining us today.